Sports Network, in conjunction with 5 City TV and the Great Plains Athletic Conference, presents Prairie Wolves football. Today it's a GPAC matchup featuring the Red Raiders of Northwestern College and the Nebraska Wesleyan University Prairie Wolves. This game is made possible by Lincoln Electric System. It's your electricity, own it. Union Bank, you belong here. And Nebraska Wesleyan University. Now let's take you out to Able Stadium.
You look around today, you wouldn't think it was early November in Lincoln. Another gorgeous day for GPAC football here at Able Stadium as Nebraska Wesleyan takes on number 22 Northwestern. Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Motes here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Lucas Moorman will join me here in just a few moments. When you look at this matchup today, this is a winnable game for Nebraska Wesleyan, considering when you go back over the last 16 years of this series. In fact, the last time Nebraska Wesleyan won a game over Northwestern in Lincoln was 1999. That predates the GPAC by 1 year. Since then, Northwestern has had a big-time streak of luck here and coming out with victories, some close ones too. If you go back 3 years ago, it went overtime for Northwestern to beat Nebraska Wesleyan 33-27. However, it was 2 years ago when Wesleyan went on the road and pulled off an upset at Northwestern before the heartbreaker a year ago in which Northwestern won 8-0. So a big-time game today for Nebraska Wesleyan. The offense needs to step up in this game, going up against a stingy defense in Northwestern. So guys like quarterback Ben Green, even Shaka Taylor, Joel Weedle in that backfield, the receiving core, they all need to have a big game today on offense in order to prevail and pull off an upset. It's Nebraska Wesleyan and Northwestern. The number 22 Red Raiders coming into Lincoln to take on the Prairie Wolves here at Able Stadium. The kickoff is just around the corner on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
You should pick Wesleyan because
it's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
GPAC football here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. 5-3 and 22nd ranked Northwestern against 3-5 Nebraska Wesleyan this afternoon. So we take a look at some of the key players here for today. When you look at Nebraska Wesleyan, Ben Green is your guy at quarterback, the junior. 124 out of 248 pass completions, 50%, thrown 9 interceptions this season. He's thrown for 6 touchdowns. He's rushed 66 times for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns. There you see Shaka Taylor, the running back, the sophomore out of Norfolk. 99 carries, 395 yards, 3 touchdowns on the season. A career high last week, 126 yards versus Dakota Wesleyan. And so Shaka Taylor looking for him to be a big game, have a big game today for Nebraska Wesleyan offensively. We'll get to some of the other key players for Northwestern here in just a moment as the Red Raiders will get ready to kick away here. It'll be Connor Delps, the freshman, who will do the honors to kick away as Northwestern will get things going. And already picked up by Arlie Myers inside the 5 on the return, going to be stopped just across the 25 at the 26. So this will be our first look at Nebraska Wesleyan on offense. So we mentioned Green and Taylor being some of the key guys on offense this afternoon for the Prairie Wolves. There you see Thias. He's also in that backfield as a fullback. And then you look at the receiving core, Larson, Schneider, Jones, and McEwen. And there you see that line. Nick Smith at that center spot, among others. Out of the shotgun here for Ben Green on 1st and 10. He's going to run it around right side. And a quick pickup of about 5 yards to the 31-yard line. Good little play that time for Ben Green. Again, the junior quarterback out of Elkhorn South. And now the Northwestern defense. Pretty tough defensively. Zylstra among them, DeHaan, Woolert. There you see Powell, Waltz, and Eklund in the linebacking core. And now we got movement. No flags though, but a quick second down play. Pass to Pancost over here on the right side goes incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. And then the guys on the line, DeJong, Trable, and Van Ginkel in the trenches for Northwestern. Very tough defense. This Northwestern squad ranks at or near the top of the GPAC in almost every defensive category. 3rd and 5. Here's Green. Far side, it is complete. And for a 1st down, Ryan Schneider with a reception as he gets across the 50 into the Northwestern 49-yard line and a 1st down. Take a look at this again. There you see that Green pass, and there's Schneider cutting out to the left sideline, and good catch by Schneider. Schneider on the year coming into this game, 22 catches, 215 yards, and a touchdown. And he puts him at midfield in Northwestern territory, 1st and 10 from the Northwestern 49 as Taylor goes out of motion in the backfield. And it's McEwen, the tight end, who gets the catch and gets the 1st down. That's a quick pickup of about 12 yards down to the Northwestern 37-yard line. Quick drop back pass, and McEwen with the reception. It took at least 2 guys to take him down on that play. So Wesleyan moving the ball downfield. Now Green going under center to work out of the I formation. Pancost is the slot on the left side. Make that Thias, he's the guy in motion. Here's a handoff to Joel Weedle, and Weedle's going to be stopped right at the point of attack. Northwestern getting a big stop that time defensively.
Handoff to number 8, Joel Weedle. Brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
That was Josh Trable who came in to make the tackle there. There you see Trable. Northwestern sideline. Again, this is a team defensively that's pretty solid, but offensively they have been known to struggle at times. 2nd and long here for the Prairie Wolves out of the gun. Green, handoff Taylor. Taylor trying to find his way through the middle and gets to the line of scrimmage. The original line there at about the 37, but he's close. They're going to mark him about maybe a yard short. Let's see where they put the ball. In between there and the 38 of Northwestern. So we'll see 2 receivers. They'll put Taylor as a slot on the left side. And now a man in motion. What do we got? Penalty flags. So false start penalty against Nebraska Wesleyan. They'll back it up 5 to the 42. So 3rd and long here for Wesleyan. And they've been able to sustain the drive so far, but again, that's going to be key today. They've really got to step it up on offense. Here it is, 3rd and long. Green dropping back, feeling the pressure, shifting direction. Looking to throw upfield, leaping grab by Taylor. And did he get it? Yes, and a first down for the Prairie Wolves right outside of the Northwestern 25-yard line. Good recovery from Ben Green. Take a look at this again, and there you see Shaka Taylor with a big grab. They'll spot him at the 26-yard line of Northwestern. And that kid, Shaka Taylor, has really stepped up his game quite a bit this season. In fact, he started in place of Weedle last week at that running back spot. Weedle coming off what sounds like a minor injury. Out of the eye, 1st and 10. Weedle's going to get the carry, and boy, right through the middle he goes, and he is taken down on the play. Jake Zylstra was over there to make the tackle that time. And Weedle gets a pickup of about 6 to the Northwestern 20.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So far, so good. Got a receiver over here on the right side for Nebraska Wesleyan. That's Bryce Darner over here on the right, out of the eye. Taylor going to get the carry, and he gets about a yard down to the 19. That's it. Northwestern defense able to collapse in on the middle there and make the stop on Shaka Taylor. Another big 3rd down. Well, another key component for Wesleyan today, not just the offense, but the special teams have got to come through too. As Green will head up to the line. 29th meeting between these two institutions goes back to 1987. And Weedle around left side gets the carry, leapfrogs out of a tackle into the end zone for the touchdown. Joel Weedle, a 19-yard run into the end zone. The Prairie Wolves strike first.
An 18-yard run by Weedle results in 6 points.
That's a big carry that time, and you got to credit that offensive line for Wesleyan. Blocker, the guard. And now the point after here from Kramer Rath, former Southwest Silverhawk. Here's the snap of the hold. Here's the extra point. It is blocked. So the point after is blocked, but Nebraska Wesleyan strikes first on the number 22 team in the country. They lead 6-0 on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
You should pick Wesleyan because
It's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
Nebraska Wesleyan striking first with a 6-0 lead. That's 6-0 lead over Northwestern. There you see head coach Brian Keller. 20th season, 107 wins, 94 losses, 81-65 record in all GPAC play. In fact, the first year of the GPAC, he was the coach of the year. That was in 2000. And 11th among NAIA active coaches with 107 wins. Here is the ensuing kick from Rath, and picked up at about the 5-yard line. Quickly on the return. Northwestern breaking free down the near side of the field. This could be trouble, and just like that, a touchdown-saving tackle from Kramer Rath. That's a big return.
By number 1, the keeper, Kramer Rath.
And that was, I believe, Braden Miltenberger that was Stefan Sanford who returned that. There's Sanford again on the replay, and again, Kramer Rath got him by what looked like the shoelaces on a big return from the 5 all the way down the 5 of Northwestern to the Nebraska Wesleyan 21 here on the left hash mark. So Northwestern with some prime real estate to work with. Brunsma, the quarterback, dropping back, looking to throw. Pass goes incomplete. Penalty flag thrown. That might be pass interference. And his tight end on the far side that was open, Kuselman, who was the intended receiver, but penalty flags on the field. This may be interference against Wesleyan. If we can, maybe get another look at it. As they continue to discuss the situation. Let's get the official word down on the field.
Illegal, hands in the face. Number 9, defense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense. Number 3, that penalty is enforced 15 yards from the previous spot, includes automatic first down.
So Cleverod with the pass interference. Max Lawrence's illegal hands to the face penalty is waved off. So now this is 1st and goal from the 6 of Nebraska Wesleyan. Brunsma is going to give it up this time to his tailback. And the Akeroff is the ball carrier, the sophomore running back who gets the carry. Gets about a 1-yard pickup down to the 5. And there you see Brunsma, Hudson, Riley in that backfield for Northwestern. Williams, Corselman, and Rawl are the receiving core for that team. There you see Kellenberger and Coy and Lecce among others on that line. Swing pass in the flat right, and Kuselman takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. And quickly, Northwestern strikes back. But you got to credit that kickoff return from Sanford to help set things up. And then the pass interference penalty against Wesleyan did not help matters, but Northwestern strikes back. There you see that swing toss on the right. And Kuselman takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. We're knotted at 6 with the point after coming up. So the point after coming up from Julian Dittman. The extra point attempt is up and it is good. So 2 plays, 21 yards in about 45 seconds time, and just like that, Northwestern is on the scoreboard. They take the lead 7-6 over Nebraska Wesleyan on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
A few of the Northwestern faithful making it down from Northwestern Iowa to root on the Red Raiders, who come in number 22 in the country. And they now lead at 7-6 over Nebraska Wesleyan. Sanford's kick return all the way down to the 21. And then the personal foul, or rather the pass interference call, allowed them to put one to the end zone within 2 plays. Here's the kick, and it is Harley Myers who gets it, and he's going to return short all the way up to about the 28-yard line. Well, the opening drive for both teams ending in touchdowns. The difference, though, is the point after that was blocked for Nebraska Wesleyan. But you got to commend how the offense has performed so far. So far for Green, he's 3 of 4 passing for 48 yards early on in this game. He'll spread it out here on 1st and 10. He's going to air it out near side. Got Schneider downfield to 40. Breaking a tackle. He's home free. Green space. Touchdown. Nebraska Wesleyan. Wow. 72-yard toss Just like that, Nebraska Wesleyan strikes back. And it's Schneider with his second touchdown of the year. Take a look at this. Sanford had coverage on him, but then Schneider able to shake off the tackle and take it into the end zone. Good play, good throw. Ben Green to Ryan Schneider. And now the point after coming up here as Kramer Rath will get set up. And with that toss, that puts his total passing today at 120 yards. And now if a botch kick or a fake kick and a toss by Gelb is going to be thrown away, and they're going to rule it incomplete. So the point after fails again for Nebraska Wesleyan. But we got 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. And so far, it's an early shootout between the Prairie Wolves and the Red Raiders. 12-7 Nebraska Wesleyan on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Take a look at this again, this 72-yard toss downfield. There you see Schneider. Big catch, and that's a big run all the way into the end zone. 12-7 Nebraska Wesleyan, and we got 8 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's it. Kramer Rath will kick. Here's the end-over-end kick. And it's going to be picked up by Darren Gentry. Going out right side, eluding one tackle. And finally chased down right above the 20. They'll put him at about the 22. That's where Northwestern will start their next drive. Well, they started from the 21 of Wesleyan off the ensuing kick last time, but now they're at their own 22. And the Red Raider offense will go to work again. Let's take a look at the Prairie Wolf defense. Kleberod, Betcher, Shoemaker, Agna among them. Then you got the linebackers, Van Loo, McGill, Beard, and Hand. Lawrence, Sorensen, and Holland make up the defense in the trenches. Little play action here. Brunsma looking to air it downfield. Got a guy down there, and it's Williams, but it goes incomplete, and Kleberod breaking up the pass that time. Dominic Williams, the 6'5", 185-pound senior wideout, with a big height advantage over Kleberod, who is 5'10", 190. Take a look at this again. Kleberod able to hang in there and break up the pass play that time, so good coverage downfield. This will bring up 2nd and 10. Put a receiver here on the left side, then they'll shift things up. And here is the carry. And a short gain that time. Ball carrier that time, Ethan Ekteroff, who gets the carry. He's the sophomore running back from Orange City, Iowa. Hometown kid getting the carry that time. So that'll bring up 3rd down here for Northwestern. They'll work from just across the 25 at the 26. Brunsma swings it over here left side. Pass is going to be complete, but nothing doing there as Tyler Sorensen comes in and makes the tackle. And now penalty flags come out, a late flag. Sam Rawl made the catch, but there was some exchange, it looked like. And this may be a penalty, a personal foul penalty against Nebraska Wesleyan. Tyler Sorensen and maybe Sam Rawl had a few words after the play was ruled dead.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Number 55. 15 yards added to the end of the run. Includes an automatic first down.
So that doesn't help Nebraska Wesleyan. Tempers flaring just a bit. Now, you look at the history of these two schools. These two schools have played it close for many, many years. And Northwestern has had a lot of success in Lincoln when you go back to 1999. Last time Wesleyan got a win over Northwestern here in Lincoln. Quick pitch to the right side. Akhtaroff gets the carry, and Hunter Hand and a few others in on the stop. Fumble on the play. Nebraska Wesleyan gets it back. We got somebody down in the field, or there was a scrum of some kind, but Nebraska Wesleyan gets it back, and guess who's got the ball? Tyler Sorensen, the former Northeast Rocket. Take a look at this again. There you see the play. Hunter Hand had a little bit of a play there, and there you see Sorensen recover the football. And so the Prairie Wolves redeem themselves after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And with 6:54 to go here in the opening quarter, Wesleyan's back in business. Green out of the shotgun. Here on 1st and 10 from the Northwestern 42. Jones in motion, fake to him. Green dropping back and a lob it downfield, overthrown by about 5 yards. It goes incomplete. Looked like Weedle was the intended receiver on the far side. So 2nd and 10 still from the Northwestern 42. Wesleyan defense pretty tough here. Let's see what Green goes with here on 2nd and 10. It's a draw play. And Green trying to bump off tackles, get the forward progress, and he was taken down. That didn't help. In fact, Northwestern's defender on the play helped take Green forward down to the 37. A 5-yard pickup for Ben Green. Andrew Powell, the linebacker, was the guy that took him down and gave Green the extra yards. 3rd and 5 for Wesleyan. Pancost over here on the split on the inside. Right side, it's Schneider. They'll put 3 on the left side, but send Weedle in motion. Short toss, Pancost, did he make the catch? Incomplete, no. It hit the turf. Quick little toss over the middle. Right idea, let's take a look at this again. No, he did not have the ball, totally, so it fell out of his hands. He tried to protect it, 4th down. And now Wesleyan looking like they're gonna go for it. Just under 6 minutes to go here in this first quarter. 12-7 if you're just joining us. Nebraska Wesleyan with an early lead over Northwestern. So on 4th and 5, Green out of the shotgun. He'll just pooch kick it. And that's going to go bouncing around the 10, back ahead to about the 10. It went back to the 11, now back down to the 10. And that's where they're going to mark the ball down, so Northwestern will get another crack at it here deep in their territory. So a quick pooch kick. Wesleyan decides to do that, not try to go for it, and sustain the drive. Here you see Tyler Sorensen. Sorensen coming into this game today has 1 sack and 1 interception on the year from that defensive line spot. Brunsma on 1st and 10 from the 10, looking to go to the outside route. And Kuhlselman was the intended receiver, but the pass to him goes out of bounds incomplete. Brunsma, 6'1", 190 pounds. Bring you some numbers on him here in just a moment. Passing-wise, they average about 219 yards passing a game. And here is a handoff given up that time. Looks like Jesse Riley III gets the carry, the 5'8", 213-pound senior out of Redlands, California. Getting the handoff that time, his first carry of the game. New set of downs here for Northwestern as they work to the 26. Little play action here. Brunsma looking to throw. Works out of the pocket, still trying to lob it upfield. Pass going to be caught by Williams, and it's going to be out of bounds. He was out of bounds when he made the catch, so it's an incompletion. 2nd and 10 coming up here with just over 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Take a look at this again. There's a little lob, and as he made the grab, yep, his left foot stepped on the sideline out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Brunsma out of the gun. Quick fire far side. This time Williams makes the catch inbounds to the 29 and takes it up to about the 32-yard line. So from the 24 to the 32, an 8-yard pickup, a 3rd and 2 here for Northwestern. Northwestern going no huddle. Now they'll go to the pistol formation. Brunsma hands it off, gives it up that time to Akerhoff, who gets the carry and gets the first down to the 35. You see some of the Prairie Wolf fans here today, some of the parents. Of course, they had that big tailgate. They usually have a big tailgate before every home game right outside. Out of the shotgun again. Brunsma fakes it. Gonna throw, looking toward the near side. Got a man downfield, and it's caught around the 25. And the reception made by Court Eklund to make that Levi to Brink. Levi to Brink, the wide receiver that time with the reception. The sophomore from nearby Lamar's, Iowa. So a new set of downs here for Northwestern. So now they're utilizing that passing offense, again, that averages about 219 yards a game. And the first down. So 1st and 10 from the Nebraska Wesleyan 21. Brunsma out of the shotgun. Fakes it to Riley, looking to throw near side. Got a man over here. That's Rawl into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Nebraska Wesleyan tried to provide deep coverage that time, but Rawl is able to get in there for the touchdown. And Dakota Buss was the guy covering. Take a look at this again. Brunsma gets it into Rawl, who takes it in. So now the Red Raiders with a 13-12 lead with 3:25 on the clock, first quarter. And Julian Dittman will attempt the extra point. He's a junior out of Germany. Here's the extra point attempt. The kick is up, and it is good. Again, 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go, first quarter. The Red Raiders are back on top, this time up 14-12 on Nebraska Wesleyan on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Pick Wesleyan because
it's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
7 plays, 90 yards, and 2 minutes and 21 seconds. That's how long it took Northwestern to get downfield and take a 14-12 lead over Nebraska Wesleyan. There you see some of the folks on the berm around the west side of Able Stadium. Some standing room only folks too down here right outside of the main concourse area. Enjoying a great afternoon weather-wise of football here in Lincoln. And here is the ensuing kick. And Arlie Myers going to pick it up at about the 8. And he's quickly bear hugged and tackled on the return. Bradley Gotti was the guy that made the tackle there. So Nebraska Wesleyan with it at their own 24. Coach Keller down there giving some more instructions. And again, the passing game for both teams really been outstanding this afternoon. So Wesleyan will work out of the eye. Here is Taylor on the handoff, trying to bump off a tackle, runs into another, and not going to go anywhere for about a 1 yard, almost 2 yard loss. Northwestern defense coming through and making the stop. Shaka Taylor again with the carry, but the pass defense has been exploited a few times today. And that's what it looks like Wesleyan will set up and do as they spread out the offense here on 2nd and long. Jones in motion. Over the middle, it is Pancost who gets the catch and gets it back into some positive yardage at the 31. So Pancost, the slot man with the reception. That brings up a 3rd and 3. Still at the Wesleyan 31. Closing in on the 2-minute mark of this first quarter. Now they're going to send splits, 3 to the far side and 2 over here on the right. Pancost in motion. Green looking to throw, short toss, and it's intercepted at the 29. On the return and quickly tackled by Green. Interception made by Eric Waltz. Waltz picks off that short toss from Green. It looked like it was going to, I think, Corey Jones. Let's take a look. Yep, it was intended for Jones, and there's Waltz on the pick. And then Green takes him down, and so Northwestern with a 1st and goal at the Wesleyan 9. Craig Brunsma, the 6'1", 190-pound junior quarterback under center. He's got Riley in the backfield. And Brunsma going to air it down to the end zone for the touchdown. Dominic Williams with a 9-yard reception. Outleaped Drew Ogna that time to get the catch. And the Red Raiders extend their lead now to 20-12 with the point after coming up. Took one play. 9 yards out into the end zone. And Northwestern again up 8. Great catch there. And that's a mismatch. When you look at height, 6'1", 200-pound Ogna. Here's the extra point attempt from Dittman. It is up and good. So with 1:48 to go here in the first quarter, Northwestern extends the lead now 21-12 over the Prairie Wolves on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
Well, it took 3 seconds after that interception from Waltz and one play and 9 yards to get another touchdown for Northwestern. 21-12. Red Raiders ahead of the Prairie Wolves. Prairie Wolf dance team, the band. Folks that made it out here today for another gorgeous day. Taylor and Myers back to return. Here's the boot. Myers getting it at the 1. Slows down, tries to dodge tackles, and he is going to be taken down around the 20-yard line, so about a 19-yard return for Arlie Myers. Well, as a conference member, the last conference matchup between these two schools. GPAC formed in 2000. They had met several times before. This is the last conference matchup for these two schools in football. Joel Weedle on 1st and 10 gets the handoff. They fake the jet sweep. And Weedle gets a 1-yard loss on the play back at the 19. Final minute of the first quarter about to wrap up. It's been action-packed here in the first quarter. There's no denying that. Wesleyan going to spread it out here. They'll go 3 receivers on the left. Green, short toss to Jones, complete. Jones going to be quickly tackled on the far side of the field by Jacob Jennis that time. And Jones takes it to about the 25, gets about a 6-yard pickup. 3rd and 5. Down to the final 30 seconds here of this opening quarter. Big 3rd down here. And Green will go out of the gun. Jones in motion. Green, quick toss, catch made, no, incomplete. Schneider said he had the ball, but they're going to say incomplete, and with 9 seconds on the clock, and that's going to bring out the punting unit here on 4th down. Take a look at that again. Well, it's close. Schneider says he had it. Take a look at that again. Ooh. That's close. High snap. Here's Andrew Gelb to punt. And can be picked up by Spikestra. And quick return for him. He'll take it up to about 47-yard line as time runs out and the first quarter's over. So far, we've had a lot of scoring between these two teams, but Northwestern with the 21-12 edge over Nebraska Wesleyan. Quarter number 2 is coming up in a moment on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Nebraska Wesleyan Athletics lost a very close friend.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
Bill Luxford, who many consider to be the father of the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network, who started out as 21 Sports before making the switch over to the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Been part of our family here for a long time. And it was 2 weeks ago that Bill lost his life. There you see his family is here today in attendance. Wife Susie, daughter Lindsay, and I believe his son Luke is there, and grandchildren are there too. And Bill was such a great man for many people on this crew. We'll talk more about it here in a moment as Brunsma's pass over here on the near side goes incomplete. It was intended for Kuselman. But Bill was a man that got careers started for a lot of guys that are behind the scenes here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network, some that have gone on to work for major colleges, NBA teams, NFL teams, other ventures in broadcasting. And Bill Luxford, who had a battle with a rare brain disease called PSP, lost his battle on October 24th, as there you see the Nebraska Wesleyan defense coming through. Shoemaker among those over there to make the stop on Jesse Riley, the ball carrier. But Bill Luxford was a part of many lives in our family here at the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network, and he lost his life 2 weeks ago today. And Bill was 54 years old, and we miss him dearly. And I can tell you this, that his funeral was held a week ago yesterday at the time of this taping, which is Saturday, but a week ago yesterday. A great tribute to a great man who touched the lives of many people. And a third down pass goes incomplete, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for Northwestern. But, you know, it was 2006 that he gave me a break and allowed me to join this great group of people, these great group of professionals who help put this broadcast together each fall and even during the winter months for basketball. And forever, Bill will be a part of our great family. Here's the boot. Takes a bounce around the 32, picked up by Taylor. Taylor going to be quickly stopped around the 29-yard line. So that'll bring up a 1st and 10 here for Wesleyan as they'll set it up at about the 29. In fact, you know, one legacy that's been left by Bill, he was key in helping get a new scoreboard and video board installed here at Able Stadium. And the funding, thanks in part to the Gardner Foundation. Little play action toss. Green, reception made around the 36-yard line, and enough for a first down. Nebraska Wesleyan. Austin Ruskamp out of the backfield gets the reception. And a first down here for Nebraska Wesleyan. Take a look at this again. There you see Green. And there's Ruskamp with a big pickup. And now we got an injured Prairie Wolf on the field. So timeout's been called. We'll take a timeout here with just under 14 minutes to go here in the first half. 21-12 Northwestern on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Not a good sign when you see your starting quarterback go down with an injury. That's Ben Green, who's being helped off to the sideline. And that'll mean Tyler Smith will come in. He's a sophomore quarterback from Centennial, Colorado. Played his high school ball at Grandview. And now Smith will come in and command the offense here for Nebraska Wesleyan. Hopefully everything is okay for Ben Green. So Green will work out of the gun from the 45. And Shaka Taylor around left side, cutting out to the edge and forced out of bounds on the near side by Jacob Zylstra. Shaka Taylor gets 9 yards on the pickup, short of the first down by about a yard. He takes it to the Northwestern 46. Second and 1. Out of the eye. Hand off Weedle. Weedle through the middle, gets the first down. Fumble on the play. Loose football. Northwestern says they got it back. And they do. They're trying to get everybody out of the way. And so Northwestern will get the football back as there you see Weedle on the replay, gets the ball, and there's the strip right there. Not sure who stripped the ball for Northwestern, but that forces the fumble. And the Red Raiders are back in business at their own 46. A little less than 13 minutes left here in the second quarter. So it'll be Craig Brunsma back out at quarterback. And he'll fake the handoff to Riley. He'll look to throw. Upfield, Williams bobbles the ball, lost it. And it goes incomplete. And it's Wes Betcher who broke up the pass play. So Betcher breaks it up. This will bring up 2nd and 10. So far in this first half, Northwestern had 14 plays with 109 yards of offense. Wesleyan 20 plays, 168 yards. Here's Riley on 2nd and 10. He'll go around left side, takes it up to the 49, short of the 50, about a 3-yard gain. Passing-wise, Northwestern 86 yards, Nebraska Wesleyan with 134 yards passing in the first quarter. But Wesleyan only had 34 yards rushing compared to Northwestern's 23. Northwestern carried the ball only 5 times, Wesleyan 9. 3rd and 7. Brunsma pass to Raw, far side at the 39 of Wesleyan is complete. And a first down. So from the 39 of Wesleyan, out of the pistol, Brunsma gets the handoff to Riley, and Tyler Sorensen comes in and throws Riley down for about a 2-yard loss back at the 41. So the clock winding down here with 11:26 to go in the first half. Tyler Sorensen in another big play. He's had a couple of big plays today defensively. 2nd and long. Play action here. Brunsma airing it out far side. It's going to be Rawl who makes the catch, and it is complete for a first down at the Nebraska Wesleyan 22. Brunsma and Rawl have hooked up several times today through the air. And another completion, so a new set of downs as they work from the 22 of Wesleyan. So far, 116 yards passing in this game for Brunsma on 8 of 14 passing. Here is the handoff, and it's Akhtarov who gets the carry right through the middle, past the 20, down to the 18-yard line. With 10 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in this first half. So a 2nd and 6 here for Northwestern. Brunsma will work out of the pistol. Akhtarov gets the carry through the middle, breaking tackles, runs into Riley Shoemaker, who takes him down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line, and a 1st and goal coming up here for Northwestern. Boy, they've had a lot of success inside that red zone today. There you see the replay that time as Shoemaker takes him down. The big bear hug that time. No huddle here for Northwestern. So 1st and goal from the 8 of Wesleyan. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Out of the gun. Here's Brunsma looking over the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. For Selman with another touchdown in the afternoon. That's number 2. And the Red Raiders extend their lead 27-12 with the point after coming up. And the point after coming up here from Dittman. Well, after Nebraska Wesleyan went up 12-7 in the first quarter, Northwestern has responded very well. The point after, the kick is up, and it is good. So 21 unanswered points for Northwestern, and their lead is now at 28-12 over Nebraska Wesleyan with 9:36 to go in the second quarter on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
You should pick Wesleyan because
It's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
Ben Green on the sideline getting checked out. Not sure if it's a knee injury or an ankle, but not a good situation here. Jeff Moats now with Lucas Mormon here in the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Lucas, welcome. And boy, you've had kind of a hectic day so far. You were down at the GPAC cross country meet at Crete.
Yeah, GPAC Championships of the Age, representing the GPAC as my other title, assistant commissioner down there, handing out awards. So we went a little bit long, but the good news for Prairie Wolves fans from there, the Nebraska Wesleyan men's team, the GPAC champs this year, and the women were runner-up. So what a great morning, though, for the meet.
That's outstanding to hear as Arlie Myers on the kick return, and they're going to limit his forward progress to only the 22-yard line. And now some words being exchanged, and the flags come out. Court Eklund and Arlie Myers had a few words with each other. I think that was pretty inevitable right there, Lucas, but
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, defense, number 15 yards added to the end of the run, first down.
that is the second unsportsmanlike conduct penalty today. The first one was whistled, as you see again there in the screen between Eklund and Myers. The first one went against Tyler Sorensen of Nebraska Wesleyan. Now the second one of the day goes against Eklund of Northwestern.
Oh, these two teams, their meetings is the last 7 to 8 games, especially here, have been close games. So I think the Red Raiders, an up and down year so far for them, still a solid football team, but they know what's on the line, and they maybe got a little chip on their shoulder thinking they should be able to put these guys away.
Tyler Smith is going to keep it, and he's quickly tripped up and stopped for no gain on the play.
And now the Red Raiders with the backup quarterback in, Smith in there, you know, they're probably thinking, hey, we need to get to him as well, rattle him. And we'll see how the offense plays out here, what Coach Keller feels he's comfortable doing with Smith.
Well, so far he's been out for this being his second series. They'll work out of the eye here on 2nd and long. We'll roll out right side. Fakes the throw, and he's going to run out of bounds, and essentially what took about probably 10, 15 yards to go from one side of the field to the other ends up in being no gain other than being at the 36.
And they did a pretty good job with the play fake on the bootleg that time. Had some of the Red Raider defenders fooled. He might have had a chance in the flat there to hook up with the fullback who kind of leaked out of the backfield, but just, you know, first couple series in, probably felt a little more comfortable. Instead of throwing on the run, just tuck it up, get the yards, not force it into coverage.
So 3rd and long. Here's Smith. Rolling left. And he's got Taylor for a catch at about the 41, but going to be way short of the first down.
Short of the first down, but that's a tough throw, and it was a nice catch as well, but across his body that way. Pretty good touch to put it only where his guy's going to get it. Just not enough in the down and distance to move the chains, and brings the punt team back on.
Andrew Gelb out there for only the second time today.
Averages right around 39 yards a punt.
Got a knuckleball punt, and it's going to be picked up by Spikestra as he fights his way forward to about the 28-yard line.
He kind of made something out of nothing there, did Spikestra. Looked like he was going to be dropped immediately after that punt. Now see if the defense can maybe force a turnover of their own here, another one. Name of the game, you got to be even in that turnover margin, especially against a quality team like the Red Raiders.
You look at today, Tyler Sorensen's had a couple of big stops. He's had a fumble recovery. He's done a great job in the trenches. 4 tackles on the afternoon for Sorensen. Sophomore out of Northeast. Out of the pistol. Brunsma hands it off Riley, going around left side. Riley trying to elude tackles, finally take it down to the play on the far side. Looked like Shoemaker might have been over there to help make the stop.
Pretty patient running there, just kind of picking, choosing his way for almost 4 yards there on first down.
He took it all the way to the 32, 2nd and 6, with 7 minutes to go in the game, or in the first half of this game. Seems like by this point we should be past halftime, but this has been kind of a long first half. Brunsma, he's got rolled downfield again. And a first down for Northwestern. That's the 3rd or 4th time they have hooked up today.
And some nice touch on this pass as you take a look. Just lofts it over the top. Had the defensive back beat by a step or two. Good job to wrap up and just make sure it doesn't go for a big gain. In stride and everything. Great throw that time.
You know, for an offense that's been considered to be up and down, they average 219 yards in the air per game. As Riley gets the handoff, spins out of a tackle, but not for long as he stopped at the 20-yard line. But to me, if you throw an average of 219 yards a game, that's still impressive.
Yeah, and especially when you got a running back that can get you 4 yards, 5 yards on first down, as they have in this drive. It really opens up your playbook on 2nd and 3rd down because you're in 2nd and 4, or 2nd and 6, where your whole playbook's available and you can take a chance, go up top, and come back to a running play if you have to pick up the first down or make 3rd down very much more a manageable down.
Brunsma over the middle into the back of the end zone, incomplete. Pass breakup.
Not so sure even if he was hangs on to that one, if he was going to have 2 feet in or 1 foot in. Take a look, great look here, coming right at our camera across the way. Just got a fingertip on it, knocking it away. But give some credit to Brunsma, moving around in that pocket, buying himself a little time. There was decent push that time up front from Nebraska Wesleyan.
You got to credit Adam Granville with the breakup that time. 3rd down here for Northwestern. And this one's going to be overthrown and goes out of bounds, incomplete. 4th down.
Williams and Brunsma not on the same page there. They kind of get together as they're looking back to the huddle, or huddle a whole lot, but back towards the center of the field. And he zigged when he thought he was going to zag that time.
So you bring out the field goal unit. Here comes Dittman. He'll attempt it from the 27. And this will be a 37-yard attempt. So Julian Dittman awaiting. Snap of the hold. Here's the kick. Got some distance. And it is good. So a 37-yard field goal from Dittman extends the Red Raiders' lead to 31-12 with a little more than 5.5 minutes to go here before halftime on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
There you see Ben Green on the sideline. Looked like he's got his ankle all wrapped up and taped up. He's going to be getting that ice down. Looks like he may be out the rest of the afternoon. So it's Tyler Smith that will have to take over and run this offense full time here this afternoon, as Northwestern now extends their lead 31-12 over Nebraska Wesleyan. 6 plays, 52 yards in less than 2 minutes on that 37-yard field goal to extend that lead. Here's the kick, and Myers gets it at about the 9. And Myers on the return takes it to about the 27-yard line, an 18-yard return for Arlie Myers.
To the Nebraska Wesleyan 29-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10.
Last drive, couple completions, the one nice touch over that, so Smith maybe a little bit more confident now. Get a few completions under your belt, maybe the playbook opens up a little bit more for him and Coach Keller here on this drive with almost 5.5 minutes left in this second quarter.
So out of the eye. Thias in motion. It's Weedle who gets the carry. And about a 1.5 yard pickup just across the 30 to about the 31.
And it's going to be tough sledding in there right now. Northwestern must kind of be banking on the fact that they're going to be having a steady diet of handoffs or running plays, because all 11 defenders were within 9 yards of the line of scrimmage that time. I mean, the safeties are creeped up all the way up there. I mean, everyone is up in the box, kind of daring Nebraska Wesleyan to throw.
Now Smith will work out of the shotgun. Looking to throws, got Corey Jones at the 34. And Jones, Forward Progress are going to say he was at the 34 before he's taken back down. So about a 5 yard pickup.
Good for a gain of 4. Brings up 36.
Now it's going to be less than that, actually a 3 yard gain. So a 3 yard gain to the 33. So a 3rd and a long 6. And now Smith will send Weedle in motion out of the backfield. Smith, and he is taken down hard on the play. And it's Samuel Van Ginkel who got in there and made the stop.
Great push up front from that Red Raider defensive line, and it looked like Smith was looking on his right side, and maybe he was going to come back to Weedle out of the backfield. Kind of had a little bit of a wheel route. Had maybe a step on his man, but there was just no time for a slow developing route like that there on 3rd and long.
Sam Rawl, and number 4, TJ Spikestra.
Here's Gelb again. Here's the punt. Nice booming kick.
Great kick.
And Rawl gets it at about the 21. He'll try to break free, but not for long. Dragged and stopped at about the 34.
Almost outkicked his coverage that time. He picked up one block, made a man miss, got about 9 yards, and now a Prairie Wolf down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a good sign. We've seen Green go down today. In fact, he's got, as I looked down there, I thought it was his ankle. At one point, it's his knee. It's his right knee.
Up over under his own power there. Looks like
Ogna was the guy that went down and
maybe just a cramp, so he was up and off there.
I'd like to thank one of our sponsors for today's game. Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs is the official sandwich provider of Nebraska Wesleyan Athletics. With 4 great locations across Lincoln, Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs offers citywide delivery.
Already 4 touchdowns on the day for Broomsma from the quarterback spot.
10 of 18 passing for about 167 yards on the afternoon. That's not bad, especially in the first half with 3:24 to go before halftime. The play action over the middle. Got a guy there, complete. Pass reception made by Spikestra. Running down the far side of the field, going to be ran out of bounds on the far side. And it was Dakota Buss that ran him out.
Just settled down in that zone. found the open spot and made a man miss, stiff arm, and Broomsma racking up the yards. Take a look. It was just a soft spot in the coverage, wide open. And then made one man miss, another stiff arm, and away they go.
Quickly, Riley on 1st and 10 from the 26, spinning out of tackles, and he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone, doing a forward roll, and the Red Raiders strike again.
And that was video game-esque there. A lot of circle, spin move, square, dive into the end zone 2 times on the spin. And you got the aerial tack, and then you got rumbling into the end zone for the touchdown. It's a pretty good combination. And like I say, if they've been sputtering at times this year, they're operating on all thrusters here this afternoon. And really, it was the turnovers that kind of sparked them. And Nebraska Wesleyan goes up early. It's a game at 14-12, and all Red Raiders since.
Yep, 31 unanswered points as the point after is good from Dittman. Just under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Northwestern with a 38-12 lead on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Oh, hi there. Sorry, couldn't see you at first. I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and it's first filter Friday, so I'm just checking my furnace filter here. Looks like it's about time for a clean one, which I just happen to have right here. You know, a small investment today can really reduce your heating costs and improve your efficiency. You can really see the savings. Eh? For more tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We will see you next time.
2 minutes and 56 seconds left before the end of the first half. And it's a 38-12 lead for Northwestern. Took 2 plays, a 66-yard drive on that run in the end zone from Jesse Riley, and all in about 28 seconds time, Lucas.
And it's the big pass play that sets it up, and back-to-back drives, big pass plays. 7th, now 8th return on the day here.
Shaka Taylor on the return.
Taylor gets that one.
Now we got some extracurriculars on the far side, and everything kind of cools down before the officials get involved.
That's the Prairie Wolf 25-yard line.
Well, I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast today, the Wesleyan offense really had to step up. And they did that in the first quarter, obviously with that 12-7 lead. But since then, things have fallen by the wayside. The defense has been exposed, and they've given up 31 unanswered points. And you still got 2 more quarters of football left after this. A play action here for Smith. He's going to look to throw. Got someone down here. That is Schneider. Diving catch made. First down. Nice pass play that time at the 31 of Northwestern. I tell you, Lucas, I know you're on your way back from Crete, but that initial touchdown pass early in the game from Ben Green to Schneider, that was picturesque. And there you see the reception there from Schneider again.
Say you picked that one off the turf, and there was one earlier that was maybe questionable that they say hit the turf. They'll give him that one. He controlled it all the way through, and why not award him for that kind of effort there. Over 100 yards receiving for Schneider, 136 on just 3 catches.
1st and 10 from the 31. Smith going to lob it up in the air to Ryan Larson. Knocked down in that play, incomplete. Stefan Sanford with the coverage that time for Northwestern.
Wesleyan faithful here, maybe wanted a flag there, but underthrown ball a little bit, kind of a back shoulder fade. They aren't going to get that, and it's just as much a right there for the Red Raider player to get to that football. They thought maybe a hold.
Still from the 31 to Northwestern,
but
2nd and 10.
I like that. You know, you get a big play, go right back to it, try and strike again, catch fire there on maybe back-to-back plays.
Taylor with a good run around right side. And he gets about 6 on the play, down to the 25.
And that's the kind of running play that this offense has been missing, where you can get 5 or 6 yards and make that a more manageable situation. That allows you to take that chance on 1st down when you can come back and get 6 yards on 2nd.
Minute 37 to go here in the half. Here's Smith, a toss over to Taylor. Run left side, cuts in. Looks like he got the first down, maybe short by about a yard. He's tackled at the 22.
Then some laundry comes out, maybe some more extracurricular, and another one.
Now another one coming out. Man, and we only got a minute 27 to go in the second quarter.
Sort this all out. He's definitely short of the first down. The spot, well, you can't see
about
the
a yard. He's
now.
about a yard short.
They're going to sort this one out. Maybe offsetting. If not, as they're looking for numbers now, and looks like the penalty is going to be on.
Unnecessary defense. Number 13. Penalties. This full automatic first down.
That's Donovan Weldon. And he goes running out to the sideline on the far side.
We've got another.
Yeah, and he'll probably be met by some of the coaching staff from the Red Raiders, or at least they'll get him out of there, let him cool down a little bit. A good move by Coach Achteroff over there.
Now, if you're Wesleyan, you're hoping that this becomes a momentum builder here as
This
Smith
is a
will
nice
go.
drive.
Yep, Smith will go out of the pistol. Swings it quickly over here to Taylor. Taylor has an opening, tries to cut back in, takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska Wesleyan.
Well-designed play that time from the Nebraska Wesleyan offense. They let the pressure come through. You thought that Smith was maybe going to be sacked, and he just drops it right over the top. Little delayed screen almost for Taylor.
So, Shaka Taylor with his first touchdown of the day. Now the point after here for Kramer Raff. Who's had a bad luck today of extra point attempts. He was 16 of 16 coming into this one. Here's the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So 5 plays, 75 yards in about a minute 42. Nebraska Wesleyan caps it off on a short run to the end zone from Shaka Taylor. They still trail 38-19 to Northwestern on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Wesleyan because
It's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
Minute 8 to go here before the end of the half with Lucas Moorman. I'm Jeff Moats here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. And Nebraska Wesleyan benefiting from an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Northwestern. The third one called today, the second one against Northwestern.
Even with the penalty, though, they really a nice drive by Smith that time, a big pass play, and then a little screen there at the end, and a couple good runs by Taylor in between. The offense did its job there and answered.
Here's Kramer Rath's end over end kick right at the goal line. And it is Weldon. Stumbles ahead and it's finally stopped at the 24. A 24-yard return that time. So Weldon on the return. Northwestern with the ball with just over a minute left here in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we'll have another chat with Nebraska Wesleyan University President Dr. Fred Oles, talking about some graduate programs here on campus. It's coming up here at the break.
We'll see if the defense can step up here and keep the Red Raiders on their half of the field. The Red Raiders have scored quickly in their last 3 drives.
Brunsma swings it over here to the left side. It is complete. Reception made by Kuselman. And he's going to be stopped at the 34.
Still 3 timeouts here, under a minute. Really plenty of time at the rate that this Red Raider offense has been scoring.
Fake to Riley. Here's Brunsma airing it out, and it's intercepted. No, it's going to be incomplete, and Ogna He had that ball, Lucas.
He
It
did.
was right to him.
It was an interception for sure. Just couldn't hang on. Went up high to grab it.
Watch this again.
He goes up, gets it up top,
right there.
and then just on the way down, couldn't secure it.
Oh, man. And again, Brunsma was looking for Wall that time. That's been his go-to guy this afternoon.
They had coverage underneath and over the top help on him that time.
Swing toss to Riley at the 29. Tries to break tackles and going to be stopped by Brandon McGill at the 36.
Well, let's see, the clock stops there. Must have got out of bounds.
So a third, and we'll call it 8. Wesleyan trying to show blitz here. Brunsma in the pocket, and he's going to overthrow it. It goes incomplete. Nobody anywhere close to making the catch.
At all in the area. They tried a little tight end screen to Korselman.
And now that's a big stop for the Wesleyan defense. That'll force 4th down.
And 3 timeouts left. If you get a decent return here, chance to get into field goal range if you're Coach Keller and the Prairie Wolves. And an incomplete pass there really allows Wesleyan to hang on to one of those timeouts. Otherwise, they would have burned one to force the punt.
Here's the boot. Nice spiraling kick. Jones picks it up at the 16.
Has a room.
Up to the 30. Cuts back at the 40. He's down to the 40, 30. Cuts back in, and he's going to be stopped inside the Red Raider 20 at the 17-yard line. A nice punt return for Corey Jones.
Just had the punter to the beat and had a blocker in front, and it just kind of got clogged up there. What a return. Had some room after the hesitation, and it was a lot of green. Picked up a nice block right there, found the crease across midfield, and then he has a guy out in front here, and they just kind of get tangled with his own player there. But now you have 19.2. The return did take a while, but 3 timeouts and chance to go to the end zone 3 times here.
Here's Smith. Tries to swing it over here to Weedle in the flat, incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
15 seconds here. You do have to be aware, get that timeout called quickly if it's a slow developing play.
2nd and 10 here for the Prairie Wolves. Out of the gun, here is Smith. Looking to throw. Going to air it out toward the near side. Goes incomplete in the far back part of the end zone. Weedle was his intended receiver.
And over on the far sideline, his receiver was all alone in the back of the end zone.
Now you got 3rd and 10 from the 18.
10 seconds here, so if you're scrambling, you got to have that clock in your head where you got to get rid of it at about probably 6 seconds. By the time the ball would fall incomplete or get down in there, you got to have time to call timeout.
Smith looking to throw, and he's tackled in the pocket.
Got to get a timeout here.
Now you got to burn timeout. And that's what Coach Keller does. He will take a timeout.
And they're going to put a little bit more time back on here. I'd say around 5 seconds.
On the game clock, 6.2.
6.2 seconds. We'll be back on the game clock. As you just heard, timeout in the field. Nebraska Wesleyan takes the timeout. They're down 38-19 on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
It's a new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
4th down coming up here, and Kramer Rath are going to go for the field goal. They'll work from the 30. That's where Rath will boot. It'll be a 40-yard attempt from the left hash mark. Kramer Rath will attempt it. Again, a 40-yard field goal. Snap in the hole, the high snap. Here's the kick. It's going to be way to the right. Did it get through? Yes, it did!
Just enough leg on that one, Jeff.
Well, the way it looked, Lucas, it looked like it was going to be way to the right and short, but there was still enough lift off that boot from Kramer Rath, who is 8 of 10 from field goal range this year. And now the Prairie Wolves are only down 16. You're down a little more than 2 possessions here with about 1 second to go here before halftime.
Well, now you just got to have kick coverage here and go into the half with some momentum, scoring on back-to-back drives.
And then you got 2 other quarters to work with to try to get back into the ball game.
Located in historic University Place, Empowered Healing is the team massage therapist at Prairie Wolf Athletics, offering deep tissue therapy.
Number 6 all-time now for Kramer Rath. On the all-time field goal chart here at Nebraska Wesleyan with that boot. He's got 16 total field goals in his career. 7 of 9 on the season. And now Rath will kick away.
Probably a squib here.
And he does it. And it goes through, and it's going to be picked up. And by the shoelaces, literally, Agna takes down the return man, Gentry.
Probably a good thing he didn't let go, because after that squib, he would have been right past the coverage.
And that's how the first half ends here at Able Stadium. It's been a very active first half of scoring between these two teams, but at the break, Northwestern, number 22 in the country, with a 38-22 lead over Nebraska Wesleyan on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
Wesleyan because
It's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Welcome back to Able Stadium here on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network. Jeff Moats alongside Dr. Fred Oles, the Nebraska Wesleyan University president here at halftime. Dr. Oles, thanks for stopping by once again.
Delighted to be with you. Thank you, Jeff.
You know, we've talked a lot about the undergraduate programs through the course of the year, especially earlier in the year, but I understand there's some new things happening with some of the graduate programs.
That's right, Jeff. We've had graduate programs for more than a decade now. We started with a Master of Science in Nursing, MSN. That's booming. We offer it in Lincoln and in Omaha. And a year ago, we started a Master of Business Administration. That's going very well in both cities also. One of the key features of the MBA, Jeff, is that business leaders in both of these large cities in Nebraska serve as mentors to our students. About 40% of the participants are alums.
Now, you mentioned the Master of Business program. What about other graduate programs? Do you plan to add others along the way?
Yes, we will. In fact, a year from now, we're going to be launching the Master of Education degree. Again, that will be offered in both Lincoln and Omaha. Two distinctive features of this program: it's going to have a global perspective because school children of all ages are getting ready to work in a world in which global matters are just there every day. And secondly, we're going to have a strong focus on resilience of everybody in the classroom, the children and the teachers, and I think this resilient program is going to be good for all of the participants.
Everything just seems like it's getting better and better as we talk more often here as we go along the way, Dr. Old. It sounds like everything's moving along just fine.
Coming well for us, very well. Thanks, Jeff.
All right, that's Dr. Fred Olds, Nebraska Wesleyan University president, here at halftime at Able Stadium. Back with more in a moment on the Nebraska Wesleyan Sports Network.
You should pick Wesleyan because
It's a school that whatever you want to be in life, you can certainly do it.
I wanted a small school, small campus where I could be one-on-one with my professors.
It's just like one big family. Not to mention the kind of education she gets is wonderful.
I didn't apply to any of the schools. I know Wesleyan was the one that I wanted to come to.
We want you to come join us and be part of the Prairie Wolf family and be a part of the tradition of success.
This is the new amazing. This is the life we dreamed of. This is me and you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
Hi, I'm Ryan with LES's Save Money, Saving Energy, and I wanted to share a hot tip about keeping warm in the wintertime. Instead of turning up your thermostat, turn on a portable space heater. After all, why heat your whole house when you only want the room you're in to be warm and toasty? Oh, that's too toasty. Don't touch that, Gracie. For more energy-saving tips like this, visit us at les.com or do a search for LES Video Vault on YouTube. We'll see you next time.